Welcome to Flats Nation Sound Bites, where we share tips, tricks, and product information to help you better enjoy our sport and lifestyle. And a big shout out to Brother Dave Fader for the awesome music. You can check out more of Dave's phenomenal work on davidfader.com. Welcome back to Flats Nation Sound Bites. In this volume, Steve Pelini, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Bob's Machine Shop, is back with us to give us a quick education on their True Tracker plate.
Talk to me about the True Tracker plate. That is a popular item, and guilty as charged. I help with its popularity, I guess, but that is really, with just about any vessel out there, has just tremendous amount of benefit. Can you tell me how that evolved?
Yeah, so, a lot of people, you've seen the things you can buy at Walmart, the Dolphin, that they're kind of like a plastic flexing plate. So, ours is different in that it's made out of metal, and it goes underneath your cap plate, so it's actually pushing up your entire motor. It's not just pulling it by the bolt holes, so it spreads the load out better. Since it's metal, it's not going to flex like those big plastic ones, which means a smaller footprint will give the same amount of lift, and there's not as much there to be dragged to hurt your top-end speed like the big ones. So that's really the benefit. It's a smaller footprint while adding the same or better performance to some of the other models. And then some of our hydrodynamics, we have these fins that hang down on the bottom to order the props, big gain efficiency, speed, all that. And it's a really good unit. We had the casting, we just updated it maybe about a year and a half ago. Because some of these new motors, the factory calf plates have gone a little wider, so it was getting a little tight, so we did redo that. Some other little changes within the casting. So it fits just about every motor out there now. Anything that's a 40-plus horsepower motor will fit our True Tracker. And they work great. They keep you on plane at a slower speed. They get you on plane faster. They help with steering. They help with flat hull, like a Carolina skiff type hull. They'll stop that sliding you feel when you're making a hard turn. A lot of benefits. Great product for $100. Hard to beat it.
Yeah, the return on investment is just phenomenal on that. And I've had that issue myself, where I've had a flat bottom skiff, and you go to make a turn, and this thing's just sliding like an airboat till I get that on there. It's amazing the difference that it makes. The extra set of rudders, even at low speed. And when I mean low speed wandering. Some hulls just wag back and forth like a dog's tail when you're trying to crawl up the ICW. It's phenomenal what difference it makes for that. Is it, what's the metal that's being employed there? Is it an alloy or is it just aluminum? What are you using for those?
That's an all-mag aluminum.
What is the limitations on that product as far as horsepower and usage? Is there any? Or because I remember that there used to be, it wasn't recommended to be used over 200 horsepower or an offshore situation. Has that changed any?
It isn't so much the horsepower as the application. We don't really recommend them for offshore as much because since it is putting such a large amount of surface area underneath your cap plate when you're going offshore in the rough water on the bigger boats, it's just a tremendous amount of force it's placing on your factory cavitation plate, and we don't want anybody to crack their factory cap plate and need to get it welded back together. So we don't really recommend it for offshore. But I have plenty of guys run it with, the 300 racing motors, and they have no issues at all. On bay boats, bass boats, that type of thing, and there's no issue there. But if you're running, 31 Fountain or something, you aren't going to want to be running them and going in heavy seas. It's just too much force being exerted on when you're wave hopping.
I bet.
We hope you enjoyed our show today. Flats Nation is your answer for reviewing your products and services related to flats and inshore fishing, but that's not all. Flats Nation is the perfect place to advertise your products or services that connect to our passion. Do you have a product for a tow vehicle? How about a new lure? Want to advertise your guide service? Call us at 941-271-5055 or email us at info@flatsnation.com and let us get the desired exposure. And now, here's the rest of Dave's awesome tune to run the skiff back home with. Tight lines and God bless.